Welcome back, everyone, and welcome in if you are new, and welcome everyone to the year 1351 of our Ultimate Decades Challenge. We get into a lot of exciting things in this one, and it is a very long video, so I hope that you will stick around for the entire thing because Francis ages up at the end. Some unfortunate things happen as well, so buckle up, let's get going. Well, we have much to do. We have had some birthdays. We have had some makeovers done in the world. I will give you a heads up that my cast is kind of broken since the update. I updated my more columns mod and I thought I had it fixed, and then it repeated the problem for me again. It is a never-ending loading screen sometimes when I go into casts. So we might not be doing a lot of casts today. We'll have to see how it goes. And I got interrupted in adding new Sims to the world because my cast just is not working right. So I had to put a little pause on that, but we did get some new Sims into the world. We have Francis's birthday today. I cannot believe it. I am so excited. Oh my gosh. Fable aged up. And I know that we really need to have another baby. We need a spare heir in this house, okay? But when I tell you, this has been, she likes silly behavior, cute. This has been just too many children, too many little ones in the house. So I'm kind of hesitant to do that. So I played through the last part of where we left off, and now we are in 1351. Everyone's doing their chores and everything. We have to roll for Fable. We have to do death rolls for her. We have to do death rolls for Regina. She is so beautiful, you guys. So gorgeous. I don't know if I'll be able to show her to you in cast because, like I said, cast just is not working right, but I would like to take a look at her if we can. We have to get Miss Faith off to publish her first story, and look who's here. Look who's here. Alrighty, so I was already interrupted by a little guy. My little foster son. I think we've avoided it so far, but there is a high chance that you guys are going to hear more than just dogs interrupting my videos nowadays. So he's currently on my lap helping me play The Sims. I want to at least get some of these death rolls and stuff done, but as I was saying, this house is absolute insanity, so I almost wouldn't mind spending a good amount of time away from here if we can. But we do have some big milestones that we have to handle, such as little Francis aging up into a teenager. Absolutely crazy that we're already at that point. And I actually made sure that he finished his aspiration. I had him he had to get like one more friend, which was kind of silly because he had them and they just weren't like counting for some reason. So I'm not sure about that, but he did finish that. I'm trying to make sure that our heirs do the things that they want to do. So we also need to get his dad out on another date with his wife and try to get him some aspiration points as well. I would like to actually fiddle around with the traits that we can buy and such for Francis. I think that that'll be fun and it'll add new elements to the game that we normally don't get a chance to even focus on. Mutilda is getting on in years. The poor old fella. Why? No, cows are not fellas. Cows that you milk are ladies. They're not fellas. I did tell him to take care of the cows, but for some reason he never can. I don't know. And we can we can actually milk Mufasa. Earlier I couldn't click on Mufasa. What are you scared over? What are they talking about? Not you. Okay, anyway. So this is our little bean that we have to potentially kill. So is that funny? So let's see what we can do here. She frequently hiccups. She's a happy spitter. She hates waking up and she's wiggly. Yeah, I do feel like I obviously don't want her to die, but I do feel like whether or not she does will determine whether or not we have another kid right away, because it's just too much in this house right now. And I don't think any of them are close to aging up. 4 days. Okay. All right. Well, next year, their older brother should be back from war as long as he doesn't die. And then we won't have to worry about taking care of them anymore. I think the consensus in the comments was to have Kofi become their caregiver. So infant to toddler is 2, 8, or 16 that we need to avoid rolling. Wait, no, she's an infant. I almost just had the wrong numbers. Oh, that would be bad, wouldn't it? 4, 12, 16, or 18 for our infants because she aged up into an infant while I was off camera. 4, 12, 16, or 18, y'all. Here we go. Woohoo! Fable's gonna live. I don't know, you guys. We really need a spare heir, especially with Francis potentially dying in this episode. There's a chance that he might. And yeah, we don't currently have a spare. So real quick, before we go check out the world, as I said, I added a lot of Sims to the world, but also there was requests for me to do a little bit more like... You okay? Do a little bit more like recapping as to like what happened after the plague and how, like the status of the families. I'm going to try to be aware of that and do that as I'm playing and as we're in Manage Worlds and things like that. So I'm going to make a good effort on that front. But first, let's get Little Miss Girl out to publish her works. Literally just got interrupted by a big dookie in a diaper. So we're back. Here's the problem we're going to run into. So with this time period and with Faith's station, her going out and publishing something, not really possible. I think the way that we're going to address this is we're going to publish the books the way that the game allows us to. But we're going to say that she's going out and she's distributing a few copies of this herself, especially to start out. Oh, look at beautiful Nora. Beautiful Nora. By the way, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. We're talking about printing right now, but I do have plans for Nora and Nathaniel. We're going to get them engaged probably today, and they're not going to get married for a minute because she is quite young. So I think that's where we're at with, I think that's a done deal. That's where Nora's going. That's where Nathaniel's going. Chef's kiss. Anyway, printing. So we're going to have her kind of do this in secret. A little bit of the history around this, right? Prior to the printing press, you know, there was no dissemination of information. There was nothing, you know, everyone was kind of in their own little bubble. Most people didn't even know how to read. Prior to the printing press, they would have handwritten copies by monks usually, and that was really it. So books were expensive and really only the nobles had access to books. We have kind of taken a little bit of an interesting approach to that in this challenge because we have had books in the house and we have taught our children to read, and this family has found that quite important. So we've kind of taken we've kind of taken a different path when it comes to that. Even after the printing press was invented, there was no mass distribution of books. So even if Faith could either have it printed or anything like that, distributing it would be another story. And if she's writing stories about her life and her little love affair that she has going on, that would be completely unheard of, like totally. But she's going to just kind of take them and distribute them by hand to noble houses, perhaps. And she's going to kind of do it in disguise. And we'll see how this story evolves as time goes on. But I think that's going to kind of be her little shtick as we move forward. I think it's a good balance between what is realistic and what this family has always done with pushing the boundaries. That's kind of where we're at. So I changed her clothes. She is in disguise. Kind of like a Medieval Lady Whistledown, except she's writing about her own, like, what would you say? Her own scandalous behavior, falling in love, and she's not really giving away any information about her identity necessarily. So the nobles that she's going to be handing this out to, and she might hand it out to peasants as well. I don't know. And, you know, okay, listen. I can say, would it be realistic for her to run out and hand these to footmen at every noble house? No. But the legend of Martin Luther, one of the first people to really question the church and speak out against indulgences in the church. The legend there goes that he stapled, I think it was, what is happening? Are you going? Whoa, you just canceled the interaction completely. Please. Get on the dang horse. I have so many questions right now. Why is this game this way? Oh my gosh. I absolutely adore her face. Look at that. Okay. Anyway, as the legend goes, Luther nailed his 95 Theses to the church door. It was basically picked up later and distributed. So prior to that, really, yes, people did question the church, but the church was able to squash it quickly if, they were aware of it. And it didn't spread, right? That message didn't spread. So really what Faith is doing here is kind of speaking out against the church. We'll see how this all goes for her over time, but just the mere fact that she's writing about love and her feelings as a woman, big deal for the time period. We're not going to get super deep into it, but that's just kind of my thinking around the history and why I'm choosing to do this the way that I do. And apparently Faith does not know how to ride. So she's gonna have to learn how to ride. Better. Good job. So she's off to, in secret, distribute some of her copies around the town. And I think the way that we will handle it is that eventually that's going to take on a mind of its own. Right now, she's going to be, a nobody. She's not really going to make money off of it. Whatever the game gives us is just, it is what it is. But we have to work around how this works in the game, the history, and the time period that we're currently in. Like her just going and getting her stuff published, not going to happen. So we'll just see how this goes. Maybe a publisher will pick it up in a few years or something and start mass distributing it. And until then, she's just going to keep writing and pushing the boundaries and opening the minds and the eyes of the people around her. But she's still going to hide her identity because she doesn't want to bring that shame on her family. What she's writing about is kind of a big deal. Look how beautiful this is. So that is what Faith is off doing. And then we will head back home. And why is everyone hanging out by the chicken coops? Honestly, when she comes back home, we will actually have her physically publish her work. My Secret Lust, normal quality, short stories. We probably will have her only write short stories to start with, because they're going to be more like pamphlets. She's not going to be able to handwrite multiple copies of books at this time. And right now we're saying that she's going to handwrite and distribute these herself. So what's wrong with you? Go here. Leave the baby alone. Thank you. Oh my Jesus. I'm going to play through the rest of the night, and then we're going to actually just get up and leave. And we're going to go check out Sims in the World. We're going to probably just have to go see Regina in person so that I don't risk the cast issue. I don't feel like restarting my game 100 times. Okay, y'all. I'm pretty sure she did not listen to me and did not publish her book. So she was up kind of late writing. Let's see what we got here. I figured, all right, let's see how this goes. Just ignore it. She published it yesterday. You know what I mean? Oh boy. Oh my God. Okay. Edgar is a toddler. Okay, that's our opportunity. We're just gonna leave. We're gonna leave the house today. So let's go do Edgar real quick first. We're actually gonna go in and play Edgar. Hi. Hi, you. Oh. So Eric, Edric, Eloise, and Eugene are dead. We have Eliza and Edgar living in this family. Eloise died during the plague. Edric died during the plague, and Eric died as a result of a death roll, I'm pretty sure. And of course, this is one of the twins, Eleanor. What? The sunbeam? The steam? What are you doing over here, even? Anyways, this is one of the twins, Eleanor and Edith. Edith is the one who ran off and did the right thing and got married. Her sister is currently serving as a broodmare for a noble couple who are not able to have children of their own. So yeah, that's where we at. That's where we're at. Let's see if this little kiddo, oh my God. Let's see if this little kiddo is going to live. 2, 8, or 16 for him. He's going to live. So should we try to do a makeover? I'm scared. I'm scared to try. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I don't want to have to rage quit. You know what I mean? We are in. Hi, cutie. All right. I got to say, too, I absolutely love this copy feature. This has changed everything for me. I think that'll do it. Maybe some freckles. A light sprinkling, perhaps. Yeah, I can roll with that. Let me get his photo. Oh, he's cute. Edgar. Remember we had an Edgar that did not live. That would be Edward's sibling. And we normally have very bad luck renaming, but this time it's working out fine. It's fantastic. So, by the way, one of the things I was trying to do, there is a single gentleman living in one of the houses here. Who I was trying to get a wife. Kofi, he's here with his lady. You're not supposed to be here. He doesn't live here. Oh. Okay. I was trying to get, he lives in this house. I was trying to get him a wife, and that was when Cass crashed on me again. Let me show you what else I have going on in the world. So first, let's go see Regina. There's Regina, you guys. A plumb bob right in the way. Yeah, she is gorgeous, but we need to see if she's going to live, and then we need to roll for her marriage situation. I'm thinking if she survives and she is to get married, I think we're going to marry her to William Orphan, who is one of the orphan boys that Rune adopted. Unfortunately, he is on his own now. Both of his adoptive parents have passed away. It's very sad for us. So he needs a wife. So I was thinking that that would be perfect. Regina and William together. But we need to see if she's going to live. It's not really... I haven't done, because William's kind of a side character. I was not doing roles for him or anything. So it's fine. We're not going to have any overlap. We're just going to see for her how it's going to go. I've messed this up in the past, but it's supposed to be a D20 for the side households. We're supposed to do it when they're children. I do it when they're teens. And 1 to 3 is never marry. 4 to 20 is get married. And then the D12 is number of baby attempts, with 1 being no children. Honestly, I hate that. I hate that with the biggest passion, because they should have the option to have only 1 kid. We talked about it in the comments a little bit. And there was suggestions in there for doing it a little bit differently. I have not settled on any of that yet, so I don't really know. But first, let's see if she's going to even live. So that's the number 1 thing. And she has to avoid rolling a 7 for that. And she rolled a 14. So she's good on that. Then while we have the D20, we will find out if she's going to marry or not. So if she rolls a 1, 2, or 3, then she does not marry. Otherwise, she will be getting married. She will be getting married. And then we're going to change to the D12 for number of children. Holy cannoli. Okay. 10 is a big number. Not gonna lie. 10 children. Okay. And then what else do we have going on in here? We have Haywood's new wife, who had Victoria. And Victoria did live in the last one. So here they are. Aw, Haywood, he looks like petrified. Are you like scared of your life at this point, buddy? Because you look... But look how adorable your child is. They probably need to get pregnant again. Let's see. He had 9 pregnancy tries, and so Victoria was his 4th try. So he has 5 left. We will hold off just a moment on that. Then we have Marie Stringfellow living here. She is a Stringfellow, but she's not actually related to our family because she's Mayor's husband's child with his second wife. So as long as she doesn't marry anybody from Randall's side of the family. What is going on here? This is Florence's brother, I believe. Why are you dressed like that? Oh my gosh. It's only 8 a.m. I don't want to go back to the house. So yeah, Marie's just staying here. She has 13 days until she ages up. So I think she's really the only option for Francis right now that he's not related to. Because Nora aged up before him. She's a little bit older. We're going to do her with Nathaniel. So let's go look at some of the families I added, and then we're going to go get Nathaniel engaged. We're setting up an arranged marriage for them. You know what I mean? So we should have a family here. This is a medieval couple. I don't remember who this was that redid them, but the Sims are originally made by Seb Marin. They are absolutely gorgeous, and they're just a new family in the town, and we're going to probably spur them on having some children to populate and have as potential spouses for our main household and our side household. So Arthur and Lucia are here in this town. I don't think I added anybody else because I tried to add a wife for him and I got stuck on the never-ending loading screen. There is so of course this is Kofi's wife, but he's not currently living there because he's at war. And then this family does have some children that we can marry into eventually. This family, I believe, was also by Seb Marin. Sorry if I have that wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Of course, we have the Wainwrights over here. Walter did finally die. We have to marry off Nathaniel, who's currently at war. Charles and Faith are doing their thing. And these guys, I think it's going to be a minute before any of these guys are aging up. So we probably won't be seeing them for a hot minute. And then, of course, like I said, Rune and John have both passed away. So William is just here by himself. And we're probably going to set him up with Regina. There's an age gap there by quite a bit, I think. But it'll be fine. Not unheard of for the time period, right? And then Windenburg. What did I do here in Windenburg? I added the Choi family. This is by the same creator who made Florence. And when I tell you, these Sims are flippin' gorgeous. They're just the most gorgeous Sims. I would like Frances to meet Lily. I did age her up. I believe she was a toddler when I downloaded them, but I aged her up to be the same age as Frances. And then, of course, this family will be here to breed with, potentially. And that's unfortunately where I stopped adding families, I'm pretty sure. Let me look at my list and make sure. Yeah, because the other one did not work out because I could not get into Cass. We have a new child for the king and the queen. I need to move them back into their castle. I know I suck so bad, but this is Elizabeth. She is the latest child. Their son, their heir, Vassal, I'm not actually sure how to say his name, has apparently aged up. And I really think, although I wasn't really doing it before, I think we should do a death roll for the king and the queen, because if the heir dies, then they're probably going to be getting after Edward for more of his nectar, because it loosens up the wife. It makes her duties as the queen feel a little less awful to her. I'm not going to give him a makeover right now. Oh my god, I had the dice up this whole time. It never fails. Okay, so he aged up into a child. So 9 and 19 are his death rolls. Oh my god. Okay. They're literally on an empty lot. Please just ignore this when we go in here, okay? Just bear with me. But we're gonna kill off the only heir that the king has. Could this result in another family rising to power? I don't know. As you can see, this was just a photo studio that I was using. And they're living here, but we're gonna kill him. We're going to kill him. It's happening. How do we usually do the kids? I don't even remember. We'll do old age. It's fine. He's gone. They're not even sad about it. They're bored. This, not accurate whatsoever. She would be happy to have a child and he does not want one. It's probably the opposite situation. But here is the princess. There's the princess. Feeling sad. It's very sad, princess. Are you the only one who's sad about your brother's death? Okay, interesting turn of events there. That's fun. Okay. All right, let's go see how... See, Nathaniel's off at war, though. Nathaniel's here, technically at war. No, we're not going to school. You're skipping school. All right, we're gonna teleport her here. Nora, come here. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful girl. I mean, he is lucking out on this one. I think she's just beautiful. Let's see how they get on. What? It's because she's supposed to be at school, isn't it? No, we're not doing this. Oh, I don't have time for this. Literally, okay? You just stay your ass right here. Do not leave again. I will add you to this family so fast and control. Nora! You just stop right now. I'm adding you to my family. Now I don't have a first impression with you, but you know what? I don't care. He finds her attractive. Okay, what about you? Basic looking. Well, you don't have a choice. Sorry to say. Unfortunately, to set up the engagement, we will have to cheat their relationship up. But he is off at war, so they're just arranging this before he gets back. And then when he gets back, they will likely get married relatively quickly. So let's cheat this up. I can't do... I can only do spouse. No, we're setting up an engagement. All right. We get to witness a little romance because we're going to have to do this one manually. We're just setting up the engagement. Mess around in the bush. That's risque. How can I ask you to be my girlfriend? Why can I not ask you to be my girlfriend? Why is this so annoying? I literally can't do it. They're both teens. I guess it's just symbolic. They're not already, are they? Soulmates, but... Little Nathaniel is missing school. No. I don't know. Something's off about that. But, okay, it's symbolically... They are betrothed. Church bells are going off. I mean, could that be any more perfect for the situation? In the rain. Church bells in the rain. They're in there watching television. Oh, by the way, we are going to do a shell challenge. I started setting it up already. But unfortunately, like many things, I just have not been able to finish it and get it out. I wanted to get this episode out first because it's been a while, unfortunately. Actually, fun story, not fun at all. We had a very sick infant for like 10 days. There are no words for the amount of doo-doo we dealt with. It was absolutely terrible. His poor little bum was so sore. Got to a point where we couldn't even wipe him. We had to put him in the bath when he would soil his diaper because it was excruciating for him to be wiped. It was just all bad. All bad. It set me behind. It seems like there's always something that sets me behind. Always. But we are here now. We're doing this dang thing. Okay. You need to go to school because you're supposed to be studying to be a knight. All right. What are you doing at 10:40 a.m.? We were gone. So how bad is everything around here? Hard to know. Definitely difficult to know. Let's clean the coop, collect the eggs, clean the coop, collect the eggs, scatter feed. What are you doing? No, you're not chatting with anybody. Get out of town. So she is working on a new book called Forbidden Touch. Indeed, indeed. I guess let's do some apple. While he is doing that, Joan. Oh, wow. Joan. Okay. Toddler care, please. Change diaper. Please, just don't ignore me. Just do it. Can you please just do it? Don't ignore me. Faith is supposed to be writing, but apparently she's going to blow me off. Sure, we're going to let them have a strict family dynamic. I don't know why in the world. I have a feeling these are never going to grow nice. Oh my god, are you actually doing as I ask? Wow. Okay, he's out here doing his thing. She is actually doing what she's supposed to. Woo, woo, woo. Harvest everything, please. Then do some weeding. Faith is busy over here. These things are just so not worth it, if we're being completely honest. Flossie, what you got for eggs? All right, incubate that in the coop. Sell the blue one. Give this to your sister. All the animals are starving, but all the food is like available. So I don't know exactly what is happening here. Oh, she's still collecting eggs? Chocolate egg. These things are worth so much, so I did end up hatching. I hatched some of. Are you hatching this like I asked you to? Or incubate it like I asked you to? There should be several incubating. Because I thought Faith had some too, or somebody had some. Okay, wow. All right. We are going to sell flowers. 905 simoleons. Nice. Remember, we don't really sell food. And what is this? Oh my god. We're just going to destroy that. We're going to put the food away. And this is precisely why we always eat vegetable stew. We have to pay some bills. All right, we're going to sell this egg. Not interested. Why can I not sell that? Yes, please. Thank you. So we need to cut this meat. Okay, looking better. And we have more flowers to sell. Along with the elderberry and stuff. Nice. We're back to having a lot of vegetables. Not so much fruit. What are you making? Oh, what a good bean. Nobody asked you to do that. Appreciate you. Kiddo is sleeping on the floor. Awesome. All right, you guys. I have put this off long enough. All right. What? Angel, where's the fire? Bad bean. Bad bean. Bad bean. Do not die. Faith? Are you joking? Oh my Lord, have mercy. Well, she was trying to cook. I actually noticed she's just needs to make a gourmet meal to get her next thing. Let's go ahead and let her do that. You know what I mean? She's bathing. Where's Marie? What are you guys off to do? You know, I made that one girl a child, and I didn't even think about the fact that he's about to age up. Marie's got a way to go, too, though. Gosh, there are no teens in our world right now, really. Is Marie going to be it? I don't know, maybe. Honey, you're gonna have to... Yeah, what are you... You're still working on that. The toddlers are miraculously not dead, although... It's close. I got way distracted. I was supposed to be having them woohoo. Fable must rely on caregivers. Well, Is that a blowout? I did want you to finish writing your book, or work on your book at least. You had other ideas. Go write Forbidden Touch right now. Right now, girl. You can write on this? Oh, I forgot that was a thing. Okay, for some reason she won't go up in the loft. I don't freaking know. Why can't she put the laundry away? This is the stuff that just drives me batty about this game. Laundry in this game is so annoying. Oh my gosh. Please lecture the dog. Somebody lecture the dog. Sure. Are you gonna be besties? Don't have any more laundry additives to do. We need to go upstairs and get the stinky one that's up here. No available wash tub. Dum 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 dum. It's time. It is once again time to clean up all the poops. It's your lucky day. You get to do the honors. We're doing better about cleaning up the poop. It's not as chaotic with horse poop literally everywhere. This lot is literally crazy. I think we're gonna make it even crazier. I feel like I'm losing my mind with this stuff, but we're going for it. I'm gonna go get her bread again. Leave the kid alone. Oh, he's doing laundry. Okay, I'll try to remember to do that in the morning. We're gonna get all these crazy kids to bed. What is even happening? Just look at it. It's terrible. Okay, let me sort this out and get everyone to bed. Oh boy, it's 11 p.m. Things are a little bit more under control right now. Not by much though, but we're gonna woohoo. Finally going to do it. It took us months. So we're gonna get that off the ground here. Little one is using the bathroom on her own. She is independent. I keep forgetting that. We should not have dirty diapers with her because she should just be going to the bathroom. Like, there's no reason for her not to. Everyone else is in bed. Malik is no longer, like, dirty, at least. He is hungry. He has to pee. He's bored out of his wits and needs some fun, and he's exhausted. So while these guys are doing their woohoo, and then they're going to go to sleep immediately after woohooing. They're not that tired, but you know, getting some early rest when this is your life, that's top notch right there, you know what I mean? And Faith is waiting until the house is quiet. She just did it autonomously. This is like her 10th time aging up from a preteen to a teen. She keeps doing this like all the time. I don't know. Honey, you're already a teen. What's happening here? Okay. All right, sure. So she's waited for everybody to be in bed. She doesn't know that her parents are currently woohooing, thankfully, but she's waited for everyone to go to bed, and she is going to come up here and wait. What is she waiting for, you ask? Well, somebody knows she's waiting for him. Ta-da! He's like, I am so sorry it took me longer to get away than I thought it was going to. She's like starving. She's trying to go eat food. Ask about woohoo. Oh, he's so smitten with her. He's like, we really shouldn't do that or talk like that, you know? He's like, I really shouldn't even be seeing you in your jammies right now, you know? He's trying to be a good man, and she's the temptress. That's the vibes that we got during the last. Offer to woohoo in shower or in bed. Can we make out on the bed? Snuggle, make out. She's getting in troubles up here. You notice I did put a bed. I am scared, though. I don't really want an unwanted pregnancy. So I thought about, you know, she is like a more worldly woman she's been reading, maybe she would figure out ways to prevent pregnancy. Whereas her family, or the married couples, just don't even, don't even really care. This is risque enough currently. She's like, thank you so much for meeting with me. I long for these minutes, these moments that we meet up in secret. I just adore you. I'm letting you see me in my dirty pajamas. Like, what more could we ask for in this relationship right now? All right. 3 a.m. makeout sessions in the hayloft in our pajamas. Love is in the air, you guys. Love is in the air. I think they're refraining from doing anything more than this. Henry's trying to be an honorable man. He has to figure out whether he's going to be able to marry her. And that's that, you know? Okay, she's starving. I don't want her to burn the house down, though. Eat what's in your inventory. I don't know how old that is. Messiness kills the mood. Nah. Swooning over crush. I don't blame you. Eating spoiled food. Oopsie. Oh, Charles, you're really, really risking things coming into the house like this. You're gonna have to go to sleep. Please don't burn the house down. All right, I'm going to send him home. They had a quick little rendezvous so that she has things to write about. We almost got caught. You were in the bathroom. Why exactly? You weren't throwing up or anything, were you? I don't even want to know, to be completely honest. She's like, what are you doing up at 3 o'clock in the morning? Faith's like, I was just really hungry. I'm boiling some eggs before they go bad. You know how it is. Faith's probably like, I know what you and Dad were doing up there, and you don't need to know that I was getting into some trouble of my own out in the hayloft. You are going to have a tired day of chores, my friend. Are you fully rested? All right. Do you want to eat some eggs, or do you want to wait for Mom to make you something? I'm very curious to see what he is going to look like, because the Squire genes are like fading with him. Like, he's not looking anything like a Squire. And I'm very, very curious to see. Oh, he's cleaning up. That's so nice. All the ladies are sleepy, though. You have school. So I think you're going to have to eat some eggs. Thank you for trying to clean up, though. I will help you. Those in the sink for you. Am I forgetting anything else that we have to do today? I took notes, so theoretically, I shouldn't be forgetting anything. Regina and William is something we're gonna have to set up a little bit later. The families are talking about it. Not that he has family, but she's kind of an orphan of her own. Her parents are dead. It kind of tracks. We have Nathaniel sorted out. Francis is gonna age up. We rolled for Regina and Fable. I think we're pretty much good right now. We have 4,432. Fergus! What are you doing here? And why are you walking like that? You're a toddler. Fergus is here. Sure. Well, you know what? Oh, Eloise is fading away. In honor of her son almost being a teenager and kind of at that point, like officially moving on to the next generation, I think we should go on a date. I think we should take our wife on a date. And I hope I don't regret. He's like, okay, honey, wake up. I'm going to take you to breakfast. Maybe it's their anniversary or something. I don't know. Go ahead and ask her on a date. This is what you really want. You want another date. And then probably many more things from there. But would you like to go out to breakfast with me? This never works out well, though. And this is why I want to do a shell challenge for community lots to fill up the worlds. That should be coming soon, so just keep an eye out for that. Oh, the joy of going to a restaurant. I can't remember if this restaurant worked last time we were here, but I feel like it was with Kofi and it did not. Let's have some roasted pheasant. Look how pretty she is. You got so lucky, my dude. No doubt about it. You are a lucky man. She's like, I'll have what he's gonna have. Thank you. Hey, Elwine. Oh my god, what just happened? Did we order? Actually. Because that reset. So I don't actually know. He's feeling flirty. Kofi's wife is here, sitting beside us. The queen is here. Girl, what are you doing here? The queen has made an appearance in town to encourage the peasants to keep on working their little hearts out for the crown, you know? Aww. So, speaking of romance, I do not intend to get the Love Struck pack until it's on sale, if at all. Obviously, a lot of those elements, I have mods for that. It does look cool. The picnic thing is cool. Oh my god, did we get food? You're kidding. We actually got our food. Holy cow. I just love these two. What an iconic couple. She was so miserable at the start of her life, you know? And now she's pretty dang content and pretty happy. And I'm wondering if she's pregnant right now. She got 6 simoleons. Ignore the loss of immersion, please. I don't know what this dude's doing. Hey, who's that? Mora Squire? Wait, what? Isn't this the one that popped up one time and we had no idea who it was? She's married to Vlad. How is she a squire? I will never understand that one. I remember her popping up before. She's really pretty though. I just don't understand how she's a squire. Am I just forgetting about someone important? Why do I feel like I'm failing on the... Faye, you're not supposed to be showing up. You are for my other story, for my fantasy story. Just, yeah. All right, bro. Leave, please. Goodbye. I will destroy you if I have to. Goodbye. You're annoying. All right, I'm going to cancel this early, and hopefully it still counts as a date. Thank you. Be married to BFF. How is she not your BFF? How do we become BFF? Is this going to ruin it for us? I don't know. I guess let's go home and do a pregnancy test. Oh, I need to pay the bills. Speaking of paying $50 for a flipping meal, I guess we're going to do a pregnancy test. Oh my God, no, I can't let... She can't do any more of this aspiration. It's All Souls Day, though. So we need to go to the cemetery. Joan is not pregnant. Okay, I'm okay with that. It's fine. I wonder if there's an update for this. Sweeping mod. Store all your nectar, please. So close, buddy. We are so close to your B-day. Should we do like one last little sending off activity for him? Maybe like go to the park with his friends or something? It's 1:06 p.m. Let's do that. Let's see. I can't do a club gathering though at that park for some reason. Marv aged up. Oh no, all our friends are teenagers. Thomas isn't. Marie isn't. Eliza isn't. It seriously always amazes me when I get in this game and remember just how long it takes to do 1 year. Crazy. So right now, Marie is really his only option, and he's about to be like much older than her. But I'm excited for him to age up because I want him to do bow making and stuff and try to find that balance of keeping his father's legacy going and doing his own kind of thing. The opportunity that's been afforded to him is to learn to be a knight and learn these things. And we need to give him those skills as if he's been doing sword fighting, archery. We need to give him a boost in some of those skills. Don't be macking on my potential future wife there, Thomas. Of course, there is the possibility that we will add some ladies to the world. And I think we'll hold off on making any decisions for a minute because I really liked that we did the poll to find out who Edward should marry. I think we'll figure out who the key players are and then we'll have you guys decide exactly who he's going to marry. I think that would be interesting. We can't start a fire on our own. Lame. We do need to go home and do All Souls Day. So we'll just hang out here for a little bit. Let them hang out, chat. Before he's finally a teenager. Oh, there he is, you guys. There he is. Tonka. Oh. Wow, he's really going at it. So, by the way, this reminds me, if we ever do get back to live streaming, I'm going to have to buy another doggo cam, because I had it just like still up sitting there. They knocked it over and shattered it. So, yeah, we will no longer have a doggo cam. And it's fine, you know. Oh my God, look at that puppy. Look at that little puppy. This one is so cute. It reminds me of my brother's little baby. My brother's puppy is named Muffin. Future wifey? Yes, no, maybe so. I don't know. Of course, Marie's kind of an orphan as well. Look at he has 25 horse manures. He has 25 normal quality. 3 poor quality, 2 outstanding quality. All right, it's almost 5 p.m. Let's go home and do an All Souls Day situation to the cemetery. Ignore the lights. They shouldn't be on, and they are. Come on, daddy-o. Come on, daddy-o. The tree disappears. It's awesome. Ignore the child and get over here. What is happening? Rosalie's spirit's fading. Wait, it's Edward's birthday? He's an adult. Oh my God, we have garden blight. Okay, there's a lot happening right now. I did not realize that we were even that close, but come to think of it, indeed. So the way that we do the rules, the adult roll is 5 or 10 to die, and they're around 40 years old at this point. I mean, one thing at a time, I guess. We're supposed to be doing a Remembrance Day, but we will do a combination birthday. Can we make a cake, though? Do we have what we need to make a cake? Sponge cake. We don't have eggs. Okay. All right. I mean, easily fixed. Except it's almost 6 p.m. We will make a cake. And I think we just celebrate both birthdays. We technically have one day, but hear me out. This is a big thing that their birthdays are like this close. So I think we're going to celebrate them together. And we'll just age Francis up just a hair early. In the grand scheme of things, not a big deal with how many days he's been a freaking child. And I'm going to watch her like a hawk to ensure she makes this dang cake and doesn't eat it. Oh my God. They have to woohoo before he ages up. What if he dies? Loss in the family. Who died? What did I miss?
Sure, come over. Who is he upset about? He's literally crying, but I was aware that all these people are dead.
Oh my God, he's still struggling with Faith too. Faith, honey, the garden blight, that is a significant problem. Add a log to this. Go ahead and roast yourself some fish. I don't know where you got fish from, but okay. And then I need somebody. How do I know which ones have blight? Evolve. We'll do that real quick. I don't see any clear blight. like, it's also kind of dark, so right there. Do we see any other ones? Right there, perhaps.
Wow, look at all the evolving. That is exciting though, because that is definitely something that would happen. I love when they're out of season and I can't evolve them and they just sparkle indefinitely and it's very annoying.
So I guess we cured it. Okay, it's... I forgot to watch her. Someone ate it. Okay, that's Kofi's wife. It's a boy? I'm not even prepared. I don't even have a name for this kid. I'm a little shooketh by this whole situation right now.
Wow, okay. There's so much going on. I'm so lost. We're supposed to be doing All Souls Day. We're supposed to be aging up both Edward and Francis, but cake got eaten, so I guess we're not doing that. Cake got eaten because I was distracted by the garden getting blight. Like, nobody has done any All Souls Day stuff. Edward could potentially die. But we have a baby, and I guess that's that. Okay.
For the baby first, normally, right? Isn't that what we do? Okay, the baby's going to die. That's unfortunate because he's only supposed to have one. Okay, I needed a second. We'll call him Kofi the second. So Kofi's genes, Daisy seducing Grim, all of that was for naught because his genes are dying out. So that's where we're at with that. Kofi the second is dead. Love that for us. Okay. Now what's next? They're woohooing real quick. You need to, I guess, go moan for more moan. Oh my god. Go more. Everyone's gonna have to mourn Fergus. All right, Faith at least accomplished it somewhat. Guys, this is a big moment. All right, why don't you go eat a piece of your cake that wasn't supposed to get eaten? You're supposed to blow out some candles, but you know what? I'm cheating this. Okay. I am scared. He's all steamed up from a spectacular shower woohooing. Perfect place to pause. All right, you guys. I'm not feeling great. And yes, I did leave the dice up this time, kind of on purpose because we have to do this. So 5 or 10 means he dies, and otherwise he shall emerge into adulthood. He's enjoying his birthday cake, but will he live? I don't know, but we're about to find out. Okay, so we rolled 20 again. It scared the shit out of me for a second, but it's 5 and 10 for adults. So he is going to survive into adulthood. So I guess we will let him just naturally age up. He's going to think everyone forgot his birthday, though. So maybe we'll just set his age to adult. He had some birthday cake. He's officially an adult. The whole house is falling apart around us. I hear children screaming. The kids are all starving. Oh, it's 11:16 p.m. and everyone is hungry. Let's just make a carrot pudding really quick. Please, can you do that for me? Thank you. All right. I want to leave the house again. If I'm being completely honest with all of you, I do. Okay, so Kofi's family's shot. He's going to raise that other little girl as his own. At least he's still around for now. We'll find out if he lives or not. But he rolled to only have one kid, so. Which would be 0 kids. But I decided I was making an executive decision that he's allowed to have one kid because I'd already gotten her pregnant before I realized that we never rolled for him for his kids. You know what? I actually had someone say they unfollowed me because I didn't follow the rules during our plague. stuff. And I still don't know. I don't think they ever replied to me about what rule I broke. I don't know if it was that I let you guys save a sim or I don't know. But you know, it's impossible to make everyone happy. And I like involving the community in the decisions that I make. And I am going to bend the rules when I feel like bending the rules. I think this challenge is brutal enough as it is. So, yeah. All right, Malik, can you come and grab a serving of this? That kid is always hungry, it seems like. This laundry? Absolutely insane. All right, I'm going to try to put all these guys to bed. I don't know how it's going to go, but I don't know if we'll ever get to bed. Mutilda is dying at 6:30 in the morning, y'all. I don't know why he's all the way over here for Mutilda, but honestly, I'm not going to rush to get another cow because, oh my god, Nathaniel's a young adult. I'm not going to rush because we can't even milk him. There's too much happening at any given moment. So we need to roll for Nathaniel really quickly. Okay, so he rolled to have 10 kids, right? Am I correct on that? Charles 8, Nathaniel 10. So we've already handled that, and he's now a young adult. So young adult death roll is 13. Is what he has to avoid rolling. Okay, he's good. Francis is going to be going to school, but honestly, you guys, I don't want to be in this house. Why'd you walk in on him? I don't really want to be in this house all day waiting for him to get home from school, so I think we're going to do it real quick. If he ever gets out of the tub. All right, I'm getting you out of the tub. We're doing it. There's a lot happening, so we're just going to quickly especially because the baby's asleep right now, and he's going to be waking up at any minute because he's going to be hungry. So I want to just get this done and be done with it so I can edit it and get it up for you all. So we're just going to do this really quickly now, and I hope I don't regret rushing this. And then we'll call it an episode after we do his makeover. He's a preteen. For him, I don't actually know. I think I hear the baby. Oh, no. Oh, no. I mean, nothing's really, like, crying out to me. You know what I mean? Maybe he wants to find his soulmate? That's what his dad had, too. Okay, we're just going to give him super parent. We're going to randomize the trait. Of course, we're going to veto anything that doesn't make sense. Okay, I guess that works. Given where he lives. Okay, so he aged up blonde, which is kind of interesting to me. Maybe we'll lighten his hair a little bit to kind of meet that in the middle. I'm going to quickly do the makeover. Then we'll come back and we'll do his rolls. I think the baby's waking up, so I might be finishing this later. But I can do a makeover, you know, as I'm taking care of the baby. And I don't have to be filming, so that's totally fine. And then we will come back and we will reveal his new look. And we will do his rolls. And then we will get the heck out of this household. We'll call it an episode. And I will have to finish playing through this day before we start the next one. And yeah, then I can get this episode out and I could focus on the shell challenge and get some things going on the channel again. So I will catch you back here with a brand new Francis. He actually looks a lot like Henry and Charles and Nathaniel in them. But I tried to find Runar's skin and give that to him. I don't know if I got the right one, but it's close. And yeah, he is super, super cute. Oh, let's see what we have going on here. So he needs to avoid rolling a 7. If he rolls a 7, he dies. And I guess because Edward's still alive, it's not as big of a deal. If Edward had died, we would be in big, 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 big trouble. We don't have a spare as of right this minute. So it is kind of a big deal, but not like extremely. So we do not want a 7. Thank goodness. Couple of things I was thinking about. I had a little intermission there. We want to find out if Joan is pregnant. Find out if she's pregnant. And then I think we're pretty much done. We are going to send Francis to school. So Fable will be aging up during the next one. And Malik as well. And we'll also be doing the ward death rolls, I'm pretty sure. And then other than that, I think in this family, we are good for a little while. I do want to rebreed the horse I don't think we're going to get to that today. I just kept getting distracted. But yeah, let's see what's going on here. She's not pregnant. Okay. Well, Frances is alive, so that is... But I would still like a spare. I think top of the order for the next one is some woohooing. Do some woohoos. Try to get a spare. And we have to figure out exactly what Mr. Francis is going to be doing as far as love. There are still a couple of teen girls under the hashtag that I'll probably try adding to the world. Okay, and my husband just started the lawnmower. It is like 8 p.m. right now. She got another 7 simoleons for her story, and she's writing the next one now. So yeah, we'll see what Miss Girl can get into as we move forward into the next year. I'm gonna head out because the lawnmower is now running. I am tired. I want to get this edited and uploaded ASAP. And I will catch you all on the flip side. Bye.